What's going on, everyone? Today will be just a video to say thanks to everyone for supporting the channel and helping us grow. At the moment, we are on, I think it is 1,020 subscribers, which is really, really cool. I mean, I was gonna make this video about 30 minutes ago, and when we exactly hit 1,000 subs or something. But then, went and had a shower, got a coffee, and sat down, and we're already up 20 subscribers. So it's just nuts to see the support. Um, Definitely, I think when I started the channel, it was sort of like I don't know if many people know this, but more like a minimum viable product type of thing. Like, I wanted to see if people like the content before I put a whole bunch of effort into, editing and making the videos really, really nice. I thought just the content alone, if we can pull in 200, 300 subscribers, I'd be happy with that, and I kind of decide to put more effort in. But because it's being so well received, like the majority of videos get looks like about 1,000 views, even if they're not that interesting. And then the ones that go really in depth and kind of take a lot more time to make get about 2,000 to 30,000 views. I'm definitely going to put a lot more effort onto you know building that uh, sort of base, right? I want to have some excellent videos on here. I want to eventually revisit some of the old guides as well, make them more visual for you guys, and kind of build on top of that. The other thing I wanted to say is that for the 1,000 subscribers, I'll be posting very, very good video, which I think a lot of you have been asking for. It will take me quite a while to make, but it will be this threes matrix. So it's going to take me a couple hours to make the Excel and then to go over it. But that'll be on the Discord as well, and I'll put a YouTube post up for that. And that's essentially going to be when you are this comp, how do you verse this comp? It's going to capture your talents, right? What talents to run, which I might split into a second video just because it'll take so long. It'll capture the talents you're going to run. It'll capture your general playstyle, your strategy, just so you guys, especially the newer people, have an idea about who to target, who to go. We just released that targeting video, um, and in that video, that was scheduled. Like I recorded that last weekend, so I think we're at like 600, 700 subs at that point. We've gone up to 1,000. So as a sort of thank you to you guys, I will be putting in the effort to make that, and that'll be essentially um, something you can use and something you can build on. What I imagine the best way to use a matrix like that is, it's a lot bigger, is to, filter it after the losses. Look at what you did versus what I sort of recommend. Of course, there's going to be mistakes in it. So it'd be really good if you find something that isn't right or isn't good, right? To put that in. If there's a new comp you're facing a lot at a certain MMR, or maybe it's more popular in EU or more popular in NA, like send a note. We'll chuck that in too. It's supposed to be sort of like a living document that we'll just keep updating. But again, this weekend I will be purchasing, I think, a new microphone. Firstly, so it's a bit easier to hear me. I know a lot of people complain about the audio issues. Uh, Completely understand that. I will get onto that. Um, we will be streaming a lot more. I'm going to be doing a big stream on the weekend. Um, I usually stream at about 8:30 my time, which ends up being like 2 or 3 a.m. US time, and then like I think in the morning for EU. So we have a lot of EU people there, which is awesome. But it would be good to find a time that works for all of us. So I'm gonna probably maybe look at streaming in the morning on that day, or maybe in the afternoon, so it lines up with everyone. But generally, again, thanks guys. Like this is really cool. Every single time I put the Twitch on, we've got 15 to 30 people in there, which is also really cool. I think people are staying around. I'm just looking at my creator dashboard for Twitch as we speak, just so I can have some numbers for this. So sort of when we started the channel, when I used to stream, I used to get like 2.5 to 3 average viewers, 4.4 average viewers, 3.6 average viewers. And then once the stream started to do better, last week we were getting 9 average viewers pretty much every time I streamed. And then this week we're getting 14 on the start of the week, and Tuesday we had 26, and then 14 again for Wednesday. So it's really insane. Our sub goal is 2 subs, so we've been sort of meeting that consistently for the last couple of days. It's not really a huge deal, but it's just something that, you know, it helps me set a goal for myself in the day to stream as long as I can and achieve that. So if you've appreciated the YouTube channel, and this is something that you might want to watch my gameplay live, or you want to talk live, ask me any questions, please consider following the Twitch channel. And if you enjoy that content, please consider subscribing to the Twitch. It really helps out. It kind of takes a lot of pressure off a lot of the other expenses that come out of doing this stuff. Namely, we're getting graphic design done on some of the YouTube. If we want to kind of get video editing, we gotta pay for that too. So all that stuff is not. I'm happy to pay out of my own pocket, but if you subscribe, I really appreciate the support. If you can't afford it, don't worry about it. Don't feel guilty or anything about that. This is all completely free. It's not intended for sale per se, right? So closing up the video, I want to give a pretty quick timeline on what kind of videos you can expect next week. I'm gonna really put some effort in next week, so we're gonna have some crazy good videos um, on the weekend. And on the weekend, I'll probably post out a couple of the VOD reviews, right? And then on Sunday, I'm thinking about posting either the 3v3 matrix or an in-depth look at Intervene, right? So how to use Intervene. We've got this series that we're building as well, which is the 0 to 1600 to 1800, 2K, 2.4K, all this kind of stuff, right? Similar to the benchmarks. It was I think a viewer suggestion. I'll pull the name of the viewer here. So shout out to Cubed, right? Because I used to watch these StarCraft videos like Bronze to Masters. I think there was League of Legends ones too, which were like Bronze to Challenger or something, right? And it just talks about the skills and benchmarks you need to have, right? So I really like that idea. I want to make the same thing. It's a bit more general because it won't just be for warriors. It'll still be very warrior melee DPS focused heavy, but not completely, right? So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to have those series come out. We're going to have some series that look at, legendary choices, when to use what, all this kind of stuff. It's going to be really, really cool. So keep a note of what's going on. Again, I'll close up the video here. Appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. Take it easy, guys.